Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another demo review video. Today, I'm going to be looking at BOROS versus Endpoint in the EU Open Qualifier number 2 for the RMR. Now, this was BOROS playing for Monte, ranked about 80th in the world on HLTV, up against his ex-team of Endpoint at 32. This was a match that took place on the 21st of August, and Monte ended up winning the best of 3 series 2-0. It was a quarterfinal game, the qualification spot, and Mirage ended up being picked by the Monte side, and BOROS put up a very good performance, and it's got to mean so much more doing it against your ex-team. So what better way to see BOROS than to jump right into the game? So it seems like it's going to be a split A setup for Monte. You got the bomb and 2 into the ramp. You got BOROS up here in Palace. You got a smoke towards the top of connector. Oh, BOROS! What a tap! Going to start down onto Kirby. Even spotting out the information of Nerds towards CT spawn. What an opener that was! Smoke down to top of connector, another peek out towards underpark, and just an instant roll over there from BOROS. Keeping the attention up to the top of stairs, doesn't quite find any more. The trades looking okay, and Red Star's been able to open up B in the meanwhile. Quite a lot of aggression down towards mid into that connector stance. Kirby already being dropped. And BOROS now thinking about walking out of Palace, try and catch a timing. Now, there's no one on A directly. You've got a player in window of Crucial. You've also got Nerds towards the top of connector. So BOROS is going to start swinging out into the open, drop Nerds, and that is A site completely opened up. Even think about charging down towards City spawn. Oh, BOROS, he's a madman today. Oh, give him more. He might even be on for more. The drop down, Surreal towards bottom of Con, Mighty Max close by him. And BOROS looking back into connector, Surreal out on the other side towards the left-hand corner. Peak is coming through from the Galil, Mighty Max towards short, Surreal's going to drop, and oh, Max has already been seen. BOROS has found 3 kills in this round and information onto where Max is. Very ballsy. Work around the smoke and try and see if he can put pressure down onto Max. Demq drops him, Monte find their first round, and BOROS, what a timing to be able to exploit the walkout from Palace, put the emphasis into the top of connector, and then just find so much damage. Aggressing CT spawn, back into Con, just ripping them in that round. They get a window smoke as well. BOROS up onto the contact. Ow. Just delete Surreal. Just a fraction before that smoke actually blooms. Just got no chance, do ya? Even that molly out to the window position. Crucial trying to swing onto the contact to the left. BOROS now thinking about putting a little bit more emphasis towards connector. Smoke down onto the molly. Nerds gets dropped, and now BOROS can think about getting a little bit more aggressive. Even further, util's gone down to jungle side, so just keep pressing. Kirby stuck into window. Max is on the other side of the murder hole. That M4 might just get swung upon. BOROS round in the corner. Has not seen Kirby just yet. Matter of timing on this one. Oh, look at the gap. Get himself in towards CT spawn. Now this is going to be heard from Kirby, and the turnaround for BOROS is still successful. Drops Mighty Max as well over to the Glock. Eventually ends up falling, but there should have been no chance. No chance that he even deals to Kirby. Warrior gets dropped in from Nerds with the aggressive apartment stance. BOROS thinking about swinging wide. Does spot Crucial with the jump spot in towards Ticket and CT. Doesn't know about Kirby out to the firebox. A lot of attention being brought as a distraction. BOROS keeping his eyes locked towards that jungle control right now. Kirby's in a really good position because he's just trying to play late rounds. BOROS might not be able to catch him. Oh, still gets away with one somehow. Get a boost up into this window position. Keep his eyes locked into ladder right now. Kirby. Oof. BOROS again onto Kirby is just ripping him. Could drop Crucial. Yeah, seen him in market. That's an easy peck. BOROS going to boost up the AWP. Double AWPs on T side. Classic Monte. Smoke down onto the incendiary. Crucial on the other side. BOROS picking out dry and straight onto the AWPer. Another cracking entry towards A. And Nerds thinking about swinging back towards that bench position. BOROS has actually fallen back into ramp. They've got B site open though. Man, just the confidence on some of these players. Now, BOROS is going to try and hold them at bay. What Endpoint don't know is that Red Star's been able to walk out apartments. So they might have to smoke off short, but realistically, this is going to be an easy cross for the bomb. And now BOROS could just play distraction. Nerds gets dropped to 2 picks over towards A while the bomb is looking to go down on B. Well, like this. Boost up towards top mid, and oh, Mighty Max just get dropped Within the first 10 seconds of the round, it's ballsy, it's pacey, it's risky there for Monte, and it pays off big time. Kirby gonna get the boost up. Max is gonna start walking away, but the boost does not come in all the way. Kirby thinking about working around the spot. Boros is maybe second-guessing himself now. Flash around the corner. Kirby coming in. Boros has got the first contact, and there it is. Kirby to drop. 100 HP still. And now it seems to be a splitting towards the B site. 2 players out to the apartments, 1 in from short. Nerds has been able to pull a fair amount of distraction towards A right now, which is actually over-rotating Boros. And maybe Endpoint are second-guessing themselves on what they actually want to achieve in this round. Work their way back into connector, take con control, and go into A. This is a good position for Boros, though. Top of the stairs, hearing a lot of these footsteps, and now the CT's already starting to move. The bomb out into the open. Trigger discipline is good, and Boros finds another couple. Out towards jungle. Mighty Max has been heard. Last one left. 3 in the round for Boros. Monte up to 13. Boros getting out towards the underpass position. Smoke down. Very aggressive between him and Joel once again. Starting to think about pressing all the way up towards his top mid position with the AWP as well. Turn away from the flash. Boros can start swinging up. Mighty Max is taking that first contact. Already a little bit of damage down to 64. Kirby on the swing too. Boros now out into the open. Just has to try and get back to safety. Peek right back into Kirby. The 2-man advantage already. Just clearing out all the apartments. Make sure that there's no cheeky angles being held. Boros has not really seen anyone in the post plant just yet. Looking out towards Van. Out towards that get right position. Nuts is going to fall into market. Spots off crucial. And Boros getting onto that bomb. Doesn't have a kit. Joel doesn't either. And DemQ doesn't have a kit. The only one that does is Red Star. He's got time for it just. Boros firing through that top mid smoke. Explosion out of Palace of the T's. Boros can peek up towards the top of stairs, and this is just a rollover. Think about even swinging out wide. Mighty Max just trapped towards Tetris. Incendiary goes in, turns away from the flash, and Boros just gets another multi-frag and makes it look easy every single time. 31 kills right there for Boros towards the end of Mirage. What an unreal performance. And this demo was exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's confident, it's in your face, it's dry faces, it's Boros wrecking his ex-team there of Endpoint. And to think that you're playing an ex-team in such an important game to get you through into the RMR, that's got to be one of the best feelings in the world. And that was a class performance from Boros. Just some of his jewels out towards A main and Palace in that first half. Out on the CT side as well with some of the multi-fragging potential. And I can't wait to see what Monte do at the RMR. I think that they're a team that a lot of people are going to sleep on. They're in a very exciting mix of players. And if you want me to follow the journey of Monte even further, let me know. Because this has been Boros, this has been Monte, and this has been another demo review video.